Welcome to NocBro Nation.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am Jarrell.
And I'm Josh, and today we're here to go over the final issue 25 of Darth Vader.
The final issue, ladies and gentlemen, Fortress Vader Part 7. And this series has been amazing. Charles Soule and team, absolutely amazing. This final issue was so sweet that we may have gotten a confirmation in this thing.
Yes,
possibly.
Yes.
Of Anakin Skywalker's father. For any of you who know that he has no father, technically, we may have gotten a little glimpse, but amazing issue all around. It's a story of past, present, and future.
Yeah, we pick up where we left off, and that is he is on the planet of Mustafar. He is in his built fortress, and he has opened up the gateway to the Dark Realm, I would assume, or some different
just
portal.
A powerful portal.
Yeah.
What's cool is that he walks through it, and it's kind of like his, you would say, soul or his being kind of goes out of his suit.
Yeah, like his inner being.
His inner being comes
and his
out.
body, his existence, his physical presence just flops down on the floor.
And it's from earlier issues where we saw him, meditating in that state. He was, it's all in red, it's all swirly, and this is him. And we just get a treasure trove of flashbacks, forwards. We get lines that come from the movie. So, we see him walking towards his own mother while she's pregnant with him, and she says there was no father, and saying that you're going to be powerful. And they show the scene of Emperor Palpatine standing behind Shiri, his mother, kind of doing magical
and
something.
He says unnatural.
Unnatural.
Yeah,
yes.
like the birth was unnatural. And
right. The chosen one.
You see him behind her doing something, and then next panel there's little swirling going on in her stomach. And
right. So it's potential that Emperor Palpatine used dark side midichlorian manipulation to create him. So to all us nerds out here, this can be a big blow to the Skywalker line that Emperor Palpatine is the father of them all. So, anyway.
So we get an immediate flashback of Anakin Skywalker, and he is walking down, where is this?
Tatooine.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Tatooine. And he sees the shadow of Darth Vader. And
himself,
yes. And it tries to attack him. I thought that scene was pretty cool.
It was cool. He kind of wakes up. It's like a dream, and his mother's kind of consoling him. It was only a dream. And then we see kind of like that outer being. So you see him walking, and we see the line from the episode 1. Now, this is pod racing.
Yeah.
And C-3PO saying, hello, Master.
What I thought was cool is now we get a flashback of Anakin. Now he's still in this dark realm, but it moves from his older, state of being to a younger state of being in this dark realm. And then each panel, and the next double panel, it shows him growing in this new portal, or this different realm,
with specific things that happen throughout his life that
show
point out in us.
The points of growth, right?
Yeah. So with Emperor Palpatine, he's when he was young, he said, "We'll be watching your career." With Yoda trying to train him, then when he meets Padme, just saying that he's truly and deeply in love with her, and he tells Padme that, well, the Jedi they're encouraged to love, even though they forbid loving other human beings.
Yeah.
So it was kind of Anakin's, kind of rebellious way is, the Jedi's teaching me one thing, I'm having these feelings. That's what, made him go back and forth all the time. But it was really cool. They do have a shot of Ahsoka Tano in here, which Josh didn't know about.
Nope.
Which is fine.
It's
part of the Star Wars, the Clone Wars animated series. So it shows Ahsoka, who was his Padawan. And so... yeah, that was really cool to see that battle before the end. So it was cool, and it's just it's continuing on, and it's like depending on your point of view is another line that Anakin said to. Sidious said that to him when he was talking about the Jedi and the Sith. Well, depending on your point of view of who's right or who's wrong.
Now he walks upon this huge temple, and
which is the Jedi temple.
Yeah, as he goes into the Jedi temple, he is greeted by all of the Jedi that he killed, mostly, and then some others, like Yoda is there.
Yoda, Mace Windu's mixed in there. So yeah, it's just an all-slot battle. of him, becoming who he is and wanting to take over the galaxy and kill all Jedi, which he does in this dream state.
Yeah, I think this was symbolically him finally crossing over. Like throughout the series, we kind of said, okay, this is when he finally crossed over. This is when he's not completely there.
He's not completely all there.
I think
yet.
This is probably when he finally crossed over. He defeated in this realm all of the Jedi, and then at the end of that, he's greeted by Padme.
Yes, he's greeted by Padme. Is it at the end? Almost there.
Sorry.
No, almost there. But
I did forget one big fight scene. Sorry.
Yeah.
So after he defeats the Jedi, he walks further into the temple, and then he sees Obi-Wan and Sidious.
Which it does give a line that says, "I am your father." But they show a quick fight between Sidious and Obi-Wan, but then it's Vader who actually kills them both, and Vader actually kills Sidious.
Yep.
And that's when he walks out onto the terrace, so to speak, with Padme, and then we get to see his kind of self from the movies, from Revenge of the Sith, and he's asking Padme to come with me. I can save you. I can save us. And her reaction was crazy.
Yeah,
this was a dream state,
all sad all over again.
Yeah.
Because she's like, I don't know you. I don't know who you are. And she throws herself off the balcony.
She does, and then you see his eyes, they go the yellow, and that's when he's getting pissed, he's getting angry. And then as she's falling down, a strike of red lightning comes and rips her in half. Just kills her. And he is just infuriated. It's kind of similar to when he became Darth Vader. No! Which I did not like that piece in the movies. But it infuriates him. But then this next double panel is really cool because he's looking across like the vast landscape or whatever, sees this blue light beaming down, and the silhouette, you guys tell me, but that silhouette looks like Luke Skywalker.
Looks like Luke.
Now, of course, Anakin doesn't know about them yet, but it looks like Luke to me because he's kind of seeing the future, but right now he doesn't know what it is.
Yeah.
And then just kind of, we would say, dusts him.
He got dusted.
He got dusted.
Anyway, he returns back to his full physical form, takes up his lightsaber, and
from his arm that was cut off, unfortunately.
Yeah, and just annihilates the opening of the door. I think that's what I'm getting from it.
I took it as either he's destroying that, so he's gone through the door, he's come back, so now he's destroying it, or he's kind of now activating the castle to do everything else. I think it's maybe a little bit of both.
Yeah.
But I think he's really destroying it. Like, okay, I've gone through what I've seen. I'm back. I don't need I've gotten all the power I need.
Yeah.
Done.
Yep.
It's over with.
We then get a return. He is on course, or he is contacting Coruscant, the Imperial Palace, and gets in contact with Sidious.
He is very pleased to hear from Vader.
Yeah.
Vader, he thought he wasn't going to hear from him, and Vader's like, yeah, I'm good.
Like Sidious is like, I almost had to find a new apprentice.
Yeah, because it's been so long. Vader's like, I remain.
Yeah.
And so Palpatine's like, so did you, with everything that you were looking for on Mustafar, did you find everything that you needed? I need you to come back here because we have an empire to run. I have a lot of difficult tasks that I need you to take care of.
Yeah.
Yes.
And she asks him when he'll be coming back, and he says soon. That's all he says.
Soon. And that's when Sidious again asks, did you find everything that you were looking for? Is it what you needed? You see the look on Vader's mask. He actually closes kind of the telecommunicator. And then the final scene, he's outside of his awesome castle, just says yes.
Yes.
He has found everything he needs. Oh, I loved this series.
I did. What does it mean? Like, what did he truly find? What was his answer? Was it symbolic that he killed Sidious, and now basically when Sidious asked him in the end, "Did you find what you need?" and he says yes, does that pretty much mean that he knows that he can't always be at Sidious's side, right? That he knows eventually he's going to kill him?
No, I mean, throughout the whole Star Wars universe, Vader has always plotted or always plotted to want to kill Sidious, but he never does. I think the meaning behind this is he needed to find his true dark side power. He needed to be able to let go of Anakin Skywalker.
And let go of Padme.
And let go of Padme as well, and become Darth Vader. So I think going through the door and having him go, see his younger self, see that, okay, possibly Sidious created me. When I was a young child, I had all these thoughts. I was powerful, but I didn't know what that meant yet until I got older and started training as a Jedi. And I met Padme. I fell in love. I wasn't supposed to, but I did. And then I killed her, unfortunately. But I just think it was validation for him to know that, okay, Anakin Skywalker is no more. I am now Darth Vader, and now I can just forge on. Like he cut that self. He basically, in a way, helped kill his own self.
Yeah.
Did he die in a way? Part of him die on Tatooine when he was younger. Maybe pieces. Who knows?
It's quite a blow to find out that you were created, and created without the help of a male, and naturally created, I should say.
And that's
and maybe that sealed the deal.
That's the theory. Is
maybe he realized that and said, okay, if that's my purpose, then so be it.
His purpose is to be the best, and he is, of course. The theory is if Sidious did create him, he created him for the fact that Sidious wanted an ally who would be the ultimate master of the Sith, and that's why. And I think maybe Sidious has been trying this for so long and it never worked, and this one finally worked. Because even in the movies, when they brought Anakin back and Mace Windu was telling Emperor Palpatine that, oh, Qui-Gon met this boy, he said he was formed out of from the midichlorians, you see Palpatine's face light up like, oh shit, it worked. You know what I mean? You can kind of tell he knew exactly what that meant, and now this is really making sense.
Yeah, it was.
So
I thought it was a really good series. My first Star Wars comic book series. I really enjoyed it.
It was awesome, guys, and thank you guys so much that you guys have been along for the ride for this. If you've been reading along with us or been reading on your own, let us know what you guys think of this finale. I thought it was amazing. I can't wait for another writer to pick up and do another Vader. Charles Soule did say in the letter hacks that he doesn't want to be done with Vader. Maybe he'll come back to it again down the road, but for now, we're left with this awesome series.
Yes, we are.
So
let us know what you thought of the final issue of Darth Vader and the series as a whole. Very excited to read your comments and thoughts on that. If you made it this far and you're new to the channel, subscribe. Like us at NocBro Nation on Facebook and Twitter.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next time. We're NocBro Nation.
We're out.